Before you begin, make sure to put on some gloves. Next, unplug the cooler. Then find the shutoff behind the cooler and turn the shutoff 1/4 turn. Use the drain port on the back of the cooler to begin draining water into a bucket. Using a clean rag, be sure to clean the outside of the cooler, paying special attention to the drip tray and spigots. While the unit is draining, replace the filter with a pre-flushed replacement cartridge. Once the water is drained completely, remove the lid, set the float aside, pull the baffle, and remove any remaining ice from inside of the reservoir. Use Mincare cold sterilant to spray the inside of the reservoir, the top and bottom of the baffle, and the floats. Then use your clean rag to wipe away all the excess Mincare cold sterilant and clean the floats, top and bottom of the baffle, and the inside of the reservoir. Everything should be completely spotless when you are done. After replacing the drain plug, turn the water supply back on to the cooler to refill with fresh water. Finish cleaning any parts of the outside of the cooler that were not completed before. Once the cooler is done refilling, rock the cooler back and forth to rinse the newly sanitized components. Turn the water back off to the cooler and begin draining one more time. Once the cooler is finished draining, replace the drain plug and turn the water back on to the cooler to refill. Dispense hot water until water comes out of the hot spigot before plugging the cooler back in. Then plug the cooler back in. Now check for leaks on any plumbing fittings that you handled. The last step is to mark the service sticker for what you did. Once the service is completed, find the point of contact for the water cooler and make sure they know that you did the service and ask if there is anything else you can do for them.